you guys live in Brooklyn, so that means you have friends in Brooklyn. And your friends are coming?
On their way.
Yeah. Do your friends like to party?
Yeah.
No, it's like one of those things. Yeah. They're cool. Yeah. They also, my friend had one and she used to use it all the time. And it's just nice motion. Like, it's not like the hard. I love it.
I can act as an artist. Yeah, so I really like the show. It's cool for you to know. Also for me to meet
But I think that's really hard.
She helps very good.
That's my inspiration from Trinidad.
Wanted to apologize for the lamp, for leaving you waiting for the lamp, which I think I ran out So I encourage everybody to talk to them after, and I am going to turn it over to Arabella. She's the curator of this amazing show.
We're going to you. Some of you, I hope, will know of it. It's dead easy to find, plgarts.org. And what we try and do as an entirely voluntary, volunteer-run organization is to facilitate arts events in the neighborhood. So realistically, the last 2 years has been somewhat of a desert for everybody in so many ways, and it's such a thrill to be here this evening. Vanessa, Miles, wherever Miles is, and Anthea hosting us brilliantly to really play some part in enabling Arabella with her brilliant idea to have a presence in the neighborhood for the next 6 weeks. These pieces of art will be here. I hope everyone gets a chance to look at it. The mission, I think, of Galerie Particulière is to try and make art more available to everyone and to enrich our lives. And for certain sure, art enriches our lives, and we've missed it like crazy this last 2 years. So have a look at us online, plgarts.org, and do join up. Help give us a bit of support, because we want to get more arts events happening in the neighborhood. And my colleague Bob has a couple of words.
What a pleasure to be here tonight. Prior to the unpleasantness of the last 2 years, we had art openings virtually monthly at various venues throughout the neighborhood. I hope this is the start. I hope we'll have more of these. I hope soon we'll be able to get back to doing it regularly. For me personally, and I think many of the people here, this is my first time out at a gathering without wearing one of these things. It feels so good. I think we're all flouting the law for the next but don't turn us in. And thank you very much for coming.
One quick word.
And I'll turn it. Yes.
I missed a very big thank you to our friends from Drink for providing drink.
Yes.
That really makes an evening go with a bit more of a zing. So grateful to them for
conversations. I mean, even I remember Sean was a lovely conversation, Bob Troiber. And now, you know, we hear it's like such a milestone to see this artwork on the wall, to see you all here. So I have to say, it's like a moment of like real gratitude. I'm going to try not to cry. And because I see so many people here, I feel so grateful to. And of course, I mean, starting with Vanessa, who's like, you know, so active in the community, has the gallery page, her husband Miles, PLG Arts. Then there's my family that has been so supportive, my daughter, Ben, my husband, who's also a little bit of an angel investor. And then people, the Galerie Particulier team, we have Kaim, and we have Yasmin over there who helped out. Then we have people who donated, who are fundraising campaign, and it's still going, our fundraising campaign. We have been allowed by Indiegogo to keep it going, so you can still donate. We really are happy with the smallest donations to the largest, because we'd like to see the support. And so, you know, there's a number of donors. There's Susan, there's Ben, there's, you know, I know there are other Nadine, and so thank you all, Ingrid, for donating. And then before I turn to the artists, I want to thank everybody for coming here. It means so much to us. It means so much to our artists. This is what it's about. They work in their studios by themselves, and then, you know, I think the ultimate goal is for them to show their art. Juan is here, who's been incredibly helpful. He's on our board of advisor. Many people know him in the community. And so now also to the artists who, you know, took the risk of doing this new model of a gallery where we're really exhibiting outside the usual gallery museum circuit. And I'm not going to tell you about that because you have the bio on the leaflet, and also you can do the QR code and you can hear them talk. And I thought it might be nice to ask them a little bit, what is it like for them, you know, to be using the studio and then having their arts being seen by other people, knowing that their art is going to people's places, because we are also lending artworks and prints. And speaking of the artists, we have a guest book please put your name in there, put your comment. It means a lot to all of us. Say we were here and we really liked that piece, or whatever comes to your mind. So I'm turning over now to Sean McKinney, who painted the cigar ladies over there, and I carry you here, and you can see it's so dynamic, and it looks like it's having so much fun. And you think you should be scared of it, but I don't think so.
Hello, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Thank you to Arabella for putting all this together and everybody who supported. You asked us the question of like how we feel about like presenting our work to the public or our relationship to the public. I think it's interesting because when I'm in the studio, I'm like, well, painting is just such a solitary act. And it's bizarre to see everybody here to like come just for the work. But I really appreciate it. I'm very nervous, clearly. But thank you all for coming.
What's it like for you to, like, when you sell a piece, like we sold your beautiful abstract and now it's in a lovely house in Long Island. What's it like for you to know that your work is around like that?
It's always a surprise, because like, I'm just creating things. I'm just making these things. And it's like, whenever somebody likes it, I'm like, oh, people like resonate with this, which is really nice to make connections with people like through the work. I think, yeah, like this is the way that I like, get to know people like the most is like through the work, because I feel like art has kind of given me like everything. Like really, like I met my wonderful girlfriend at like 6
Yeah.
a long time. And like the reason I'm here is with art. Like it's so nice to see what art can do and just like see everybody here. Thank you guys.
Can I just ask you one thing? I've never asked you. Would you just say to us about your self-portrait? What you see in it? It looks quite sad.
Yeah, I painted that when I first moved here, and was just kind of like getting adjusted to New York because I came from California, and I was just very homesick at the time. And that's kind of like the main spur of where that came from.
Wonderful. Well, we're so happy you're here in New York City with us. And our work is Grit this side, and we have one at the back. Oh yes, I really recommend you to have a look at the spirit of the jungle in the back, because it's a very friendly spirit. If you go, think you might get a little benediction or something, right?
Yes, it will pass on the vibes. We'll get the vibes through osmosis. Hello everyone, I'm Grace and Cam. Thank you all for coming here, really, and thank you all for supporting this venture that Arabella's and this gallery particularly team have taken on. This is like crazy. I've worked in a lot of galleries in my time, just proper old commercial white cube galleries, and I've had great experiences and I've had really miserable ones. And this is a gallery that produces consistently great experiences.
Yeah.
So thank you all for coming here. Yes, oh my God. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. Art has...
Chris, tell us a little bit about maybe your relationship to surrealism.
Surrealism. Yes, great time to discuss surrealism. The show's still up on that, I believe. Yeah, I've ended up painting in a way that very many people associate with surrealism. I mean, it is surrealistic, straight up, because I'm really interested in how we see images on digital screens and how they all seem to exist in one place at the same time. And the internet and video and even things, Adobe programs like Photoshop and InDesign, the internet has totally warped what an image is now. And I feel like when I look at a phone, I can see every image at once. So I like to just be collagey and weird with images, because I don't think that there is such a thing as like a straight, proper image anymore. But then also I like the idea that a painting is something you should spend a lot of time with, and if I spend a lot of time producing an image rather than, like why am I spending time painting this rather than taking a smartphone photo of it or making a digital collage of it? Why am I sitting here for hours very literally because I want people to in turn spend a lot of time with the work. I think that like images, we take that for granted. We're constantly advertise things and so on and so forth. So if someone's gonna spend a lot of time with an image, it should reward sustained attention. And I think that because surrealism's whole point is to play with or tickle the unconscious, it's a great vehicle to do that. And also I love figurative painting, but I'm not a huge fan of realism. I mean, I obviously am a fan of realism. I'm not a fan of plain old painting, because ever since the invention of photography, paintings dropped any interest in real life. Not all painting, obviously not all painting, but my painting, yeah, okay.
Just dig the hole deeper.
Yeah, so that's my shtick with painting. I love painting. I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really grateful to you all for being here. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope you all enjoyed yourself as well.
Yay! And now just look at the beautiful paintings, enjoy them.
Хватит, на, держи. Okay. Thank you, dear.
I was nervous all day because of it. I'm so happy I can relax. I was like trying to get out of it, but only part of the time.
Грейсенька, ну все, я поехала домой.
Спасибо, что ты приехала сюда. Очень приятно тебя видеть. Смотрите, вот портрет, который Мэттью накрасил.
Да.
Накрасил меня с моим русским паспортом.
Да. Это Грейс с русским паспортом. Но только там вы закрасили русский паспорт. Ну и хорошо. Ага. Хорошо, Грейсюшечка, ну все, увидимся во вторник. Люблю тебя, люблю тебя, люблю тебя. Давай, моя хорошая.
Спасибо,
Давай.
что приехала.
Все, пока. Слушайте, так смешно. Весь вечер я снимала, а себя заснять я совсем забыла. Увлеклась. Вспомнила уже, когда приехала к дому, и вдруг вспомнила, что я себя-то ни разу не показала. Так что вот она я. Я там была, я там радовалась. Очень был хороший вечер сегодня, кстати. Я узнала, опять же, меня Грейс удивила. И я очень о ней очень много нового узнала. Здорово. Все, пока-пока. Я такая довольная. Иду домой отдыхать. Пока-пока.